to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about food and our memory. Now we know that food is not just something that you need to fill your tummy and fuel your energy. There are so many things that we can benefit if we consume the right and the good food. And this is what I want to talk about because there are so many good food out there that is also beneficial for your brain functions and memory functions. Now let's talk about those foods. But before that, there are three types of food that I want you to see. But before that, there are three types of ingredients that you need to look if you want to eat healthier food for your brain. The first one is antioxidants. Antioxidants is beneficial for our overall health, but also for our brain. Because our brain is basically nerves, and nerves has nerve sheaths that cover them. Now these sheaths can be damaged by free radicals, and we know that every day, every time we are breathing, we actually create more and more free radicals. And so by getting our body enough antioxidants level, we also supply our body with these substances that help to neutralize those free radicals. Second is omega-3. I can tell you how big the benefit of omega-3 for our brain. Omega-3 is basically the food for your brain and your nervous systems. Omega-3 can reduce inflammations and also involved in so many hormone productions and also helps in neurotransmitter productions. So if you want better brain functions, if you want better memory, you will need to include omega-3 into your diet. The third one is anti-inflammatory. We know that silent inflammations is happening every time. So by just knowing that, and we know that we need to increase our anti-inflammatory systems in our body. And this, we should do it naturally because there's so many foods that actually contain anti-inflammatory. And if you eat these types of food, it can really be beneficial for your brain and also the whole body system. So what are 8 foods that you should eat to improve your memory functions? The first one is deep sea fish. And deep sea fish including salmon, tuna, mackerel contains very high amount of DHA and also contains very large amount of DHA and also EPA, which are both our omega-3s. And omega-3 itself actually a nutrient that is naturally being produced and present in our brain, such as hippocampus and cortex. So these are the nutrients that our brain really needs. And that's why on the previous sections, I also explained about the importance of omega-3. And aside from being very good for our brain, the presence of omega-3 in hippocampus and cortex of the brains also explain why we need omega-3 or DHA and EPA, because these two brain regions are specifically functioned to store and activate our memory. Number 2 is dark chocolate. One of the best thing about dark chocolate is not only it's good for your brain, but it also helps you to calm down. So dark chocolate helps you to relax while also increasing your memory functions, because the cocoa is actually containing a substance called flavanol, which there's a study about this flavanol. So on this study, after 5 days of consuming dark chocolate, And dark chocolate helps you to relax and also improve your memory functions because dark chocolates contain a substance called flavanol. A study also found that if you consume dark chocolates for 5 days in a row, you will boost the blood flow into your brain, which also improve brain focus and brain functions. In another studies, it also found that flavanol increased the cognitive functions. So it's really something that you can eat for good brain functions and memory. And just make sure that you eat a dark chocolate and not the milk chocolate. And also, everything's always in moderation. Number 3 are berries. And these include strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberry, and acai berries, and also goji berries. The berries are very high in flavonoid, which is also an antioxidant, and it will reduce the free radicals inside your body and also protect the nerve from damage that can be made by free radicals. Number 4 is nuts and seeds. Almost every nuts and seeds are very beneficial for your brain and memory functions because they contain omega-3, which are DHA and EPA, but also contain so many nutrients such as sodium, potassium, magnesium, and even calcium. So these are the nutrients that is very beneficial for your body and also your brain. Number 5 is whole grains. Whole grains is very different from white bread because it doesn't contain the gluten, but it contains vitamin B1, which is a very good nutrient that helps in our energy productions, but also helps to protect our cells and nerve cells. Number 6 is coffee. Coffee contains caffeine, which is actually a stimulant for your brain. But the stimuli produce focus and wakefulness, and it really activates your brain and helps with the attention. And it's really activates your brain and helps with attention problems. What a study actually conducted with, and there is also one study that found that drinking 3 cups of coffee can actually prevent Alzheimer's 65% better rather than those who doesn't drink 3 cups of coffee. Now, drinking 3 cups of coffee might probably can make you jittery, but you can always get away with 1 cup of organic and fresh coffee. Number 7 is avocados, which I really love it so much. Avocados contain omega-3, which are DHA and EPA, and we already know that it's very, very good for your brains. So make a smoothies out of avocados or just put it in toast and you get a whole avocados for your daily meal. Number 8, and the last one is eggs. Eggs are rich in choline, which is a natural nutrient that is found in our brain. And our brain needs choline to survive, actually. Choline will help in neurotransmitter productions, which is needed almost every time. And it also helps to prevent dementia and Alzheimer's. So these are 8 foods that you can eat to prevent memory loss and also improve your overall brain functions. I hope this video helps you so much, and I hope there's so many things that you can take from these videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please click the button below to subscribe. And I will see you again in the next 2 weeks with a brand new video. So until then, bye-bye.